guys are gonna let me die. I'm sorry. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Get in the daggone.
Open! I can't say it like that.
I don't know if she's faking it or what, but she's not answering.
While studying the footage from 60-year-old Lisa Edwards' arrest, I realized this was going to be one of my more distressing videos. I always focus on the victims, and today will be no different. However, we are going to dive deep into the body cam footage. Reasons being, there are no criminal charges in play for the officers here. It seems few people care about or see the full scope of Lisa's story, and her story needs to be heard. Welcome back, Darkaholics. This is the dark side of life, where I will be telling you some graphic stories. We must remember that these are real tragedies with real heartbreak. With that being said, let's go. Just a disclaimer, this case is still under investigation, just not criminally. With that being said, I will be doing a bit of speculation on my captions as to what she is saying and what's going on. As for the early life of Lisa Edwards, there's not a lot that I can tell you, although it's obvious that she was deeply loving and caring. She was very family-oriented, and her family meant everything to her. No matter what she was going through, if one of her brothers called her in need, she would start crawling to them if she had to. According to them, that's just the type of person she was. And as far as I understand, the majority of her life, she lived in Tennessee. Lisa went on to have children of her own, who quickly became her world. She had 2 boys named Tim and Todd. She raised her boys with a lot of care and love. She made sure to teach them right from wrong and raised them with compassion. Her son Tim would say that no matter what, she would always put her sons first. Eventually, Lisa was blessed with grandkids, which she was ecstatic about, and she adored her grandchildren. Which is why around Christmas time in 2018, Lisa would move from Tennessee to Rhode Island, which is where her son, his wife, and their children were living, so that she could be closer to her family. After her move to Rhode Island, she was thrilled to be spending more time with her family, and especially her grandkids. When Lisa initially touched down in Rhode Island, she was living with her family, just spending as much time together as possible. In August of 2019, sadly, Lisa had a stroke, leaving her unable to walk, and it was after that stroke that she became a full-time wheelchair user. Obviously, with her new physical disabilities, normal life things became much more difficult for her, but she didn't let it hinder her spirit. Due to her circumstances, she ended up moving into a nursing home, which unfortunately was right around the time the pandemic hit, limiting her visitation with family, until eventually deciding she wanted to move back to Tennessee to live with a friend. Though it's obvious that she wanted to keep as much control over her life as possible. Yes, she was physically disabled, but that wasn't going to stop her. A lot of people have been brutal towards the family regarding her decision to move back to Tennessee, as if her family didn't care about her. I want to be clear, Lisa was physically disabled, not mentally. She coherently thought out a plan with the nursing home, who helped her decide what was the best route to take given her condition, together carefully planning out each step of the way for her. And Lisa was going to fly into Knoxville, Tennessee on February 4th, 2023. So the people that are ripping the family apart for letting her do this are ridiculous. Just because she's physically disabled does not mean she's incompetent and unable to make her own decisions as an adult. She was fully aware of her situation and what she was doing. On February 4th, 2023, Lisa would head to the airport, packed up and ready to fly out. Everything was going according to plan, until sometime in her flight when she began suffering from abdominal pain. She knew right away that something wasn't right in her body, just by the level of pain she was experiencing. And by the time she landed at the McGee-Tyson Airport, the pain had gotten so bad she was forced to call an ambulance. Medics arrive on scene, quickly taking her into their care and transporting her to the Blount Memorial Hospital there in Tennessee. After examining her, they quickly diagnose her with constipation and then discharge her, Lisa, still worried about what was going on in her body and why she was experiencing so much pain, sought out more medical help, going from there to the Fort Sanders Regional Medical Center, where she was actually admitted and observed overnight. At 6:55 a.m. the morning of February 5th, Lisa was discharged from the hospital. They told her that nothing was wrong with her. Lisa was still feeling horrible though, so she started begging them to continue checking into her pain, but they weren't having it. She was issued a trespass warning for disruptive behavior and not leaving when she was asked. The hospital was firm in telling Lisa that she just needed to leave. When she further refused, the security would put her into one of the hospital's wheelchairs and they wheeled her outside into a corner right next to the front door. Lisa isn't going anywhere, and they know that, so they called the Knoxville Police Department to come deal with the issue. This is where we will dive into the body camera footage from the arrest. She was taken into custody for trespassing. I also want to point out one thing that really bothers me, and not a lot of people are talking about it. In any report speaking about Lisa's personal wheelchair, it stated that when she was picked up at the airport, her wheelchair was left behind, meaning that essentially in the beginning of this video, they are telling her that she needs to get up and walk away. But I don't know how she's supposed to get gone. If you do not want to watch this footage, please click off the video now. It is incredibly distressing and I'm not going to shy away from showing you the rough parts. I will also be switching between two body cameras throughout this interaction, that of Sergeant Brandon Wardlaw and Officer Adam Barnett with the Knoxville Police Department. Any part that I left out of the footage is really the least disturbing of it. The point of this is to show how negligent these officers were to Lisa and her basic needs. With that said, let us start from the beginning, when Sergeant Wardlaw makes contact with Lisa.
They asked you to leave, didn't they? Did the hospital ask you to leave? No, they said they want you to leave. You got to leave though, they want you gone. No, they want you gone.
I know I can't even get to the floor.
You can't get where?
Huh?
You can't get to where?
I can't get back up there.
They don't want you back up there. They want you to leave their property. They want you to leave their property, ma'am.
I can't even lift me off.
Can I what?
I don't know what to do, honey.
You got to go somewhere. What?
Sergeant Wardlaw would then exit his vehicle so that he could approach Lisa on foot. And this is when I realized they are telling her to get up and walk away as if she has the ability to, when she clearly does not.
All right. Let's see if we can coax her into leaving. Ma'am, what's your name?
My name is Lisa Edwards.
Okay, Miss Edwards. They said you have already talked to the doctor. You listen to me. I'm talking. You've already talked to the doctor. You've already been discharged from the hospital. They want you gone. I'm talking. I understand you say you got some problems going on. You're going to have to find a way to get out of here. Okay? I don't want this to turn into a situation where you have to go to jail. If you're looking for somewhere to go because you're cold, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking you to jail just because you're cold.
No, I don't want that.
Well, they said that you've been checked. The doctors have discharged you.
I'm not
You have no reason to be
for
here.
a homeless person. I shattered my ankle and I had a stroke.
Well, if the medical professionals have saw you and discharged you,
They won't.
I got nothing to do with that then, but you got to get going.
I can't even get down there.
You're going to have to figure out a way to get going.
If it's true, which it seems like it is, that her wheelchair was left behind, what is she supposed to do?
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, get up and get the moving. Get up and get the moving then.
I'll take me to jail. Please don't hurt me no more, so.
Okay, I'm done talking to you. You start talking nonsense like that, I'm done with you. You'll go to jail.
I don't know why that comment triggered him into deciding she needed to be arrested. It's just strange. It was during that conversation that she seemed pretty confused, asking Wardlaw to call the preacher for her. Now that they are taking her into custody for trespassing, Wardlaw would get some basic information from Lisa. From start to finish of this video, you will most certainly hear Lisa slurring her words. The majority of the time, when I put inaudible in the captions, it's not because the audio was too low. It's because she was slurring her words so badly that I couldn't understand what she was saying. And slurring is one of the most common signs of a stroke.
Jail. Confirmed.
All right, young lady. Go ahead, we'll help you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Come on. She's not strapped in there, is she?
Oh, yeah, I am. My bag. My bag. Oh, no. Please don't let me fall again. My bag. Oh, no. I can't.
Yeah, you can do it. We have faith in you.
Come on. I'm moving this chair.
Come on. Step. Almost there.
Oh no! Oh no!
I need you to step up,
I
okay?
can!
Yeah, you have to.
Pull me back!
Big step.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Pick your foot
You're gonna
up.
have
We
to,
got you.
ma'am.
You're not gonna fall. You're not gonna fall. We got you. Pick your foot up.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just make it for me.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to get in so we don't have to push you in.
Okay.
I can't help but think that if she had her personal wheelchair, these officers would be much more believing of her disability, because from here on out, they tell her that she's faking her inability to walk. You tell me what you think.
Come on.
There you go.
One more time.
One more.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Can't never could. Come on.
Hang on right there. Hang on right there.
I can't.
You got it. If you get in there, you can sit down.
Stepping on her shirt, her jacket.
Oh my god. I gotta go down. Oh my legs.
Well, that's all that progress will. Ma'am, listen, you're going to have to get up there because we're going to have to physically put you up there if not. And that's not as nice. So please help us help you.
Oh my god.
You've been medically cleared, so let's get in.
My foot's raw. I can't. You're gonna break
Yes, ma'am, you're going to have to get in
my
there.
ankle. I can't breathe.
You've been medically cleared, ma'am. This is not going to work. So we need you to help
My
us.
inhaler.
Ma'am, you need to get in there.
My inhaler. See it right there.
Yes, smoking cigarettes is horrible for you. And yes, Lisa is overweight, but she's also a full-time wheelchair user. So how physically capable can she be of walking up a step, even with help? It is clear as day that the walk from the wheelchair to the van took a major toll on Lisa. It doesn't seem like she truly catches her breath from this point forward. I put it in the captions rarely, and I zoomed in multiple times to display it, but pay attention to her genuine labored exhales and her struggle to breathe. Keep an eye on it for the rest of this video.
You weren't having these breathing problems earlier when you're out here smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
I don't know where the top is.
Oh, God.
The medicine portion of
She's
it.
in a hailer, but she got 17 packs of cigarettes. Isabella Circle. Yep, you could have gave her right. You still live at Isabella?
She told us she doesn't live there anymore.
I'm gonna pass out.
No, stop. Okay, it's not working. Okay, just stop. Okay? We're not doing this. So we're going to put you back there. We're not doing this no more with you. So quit. You've been medically cleared, so we know better.
My foot.
Listen, you're getting in there one way or the other, so stop. You're pulling against us. Quit. Now get in. I'm going to put you in there if you don't help us, ma'am. Now stop this.
Okay.
Let's turn around. Walk back. Turn around.
Oh my God.
Walk.
Oh my God.
Now step up. Now.
I can't.
Yes, you can, or I'm going to put you in there. Now get in there.
Let me in.
Don't reach for my head.
Let me in.
It's absolutely heartbreaking when she starts to beg, just put me in there. And every single officer threatens that they're gonna shove her in the back, yet none of them, not even collectively, can get it done. After not being able to take the step up, she again collapses against the metal bench and step, which I'm sure is incredibly painful in and of itself. Then they just leave her there for the time being, until she eventually slides all the way out and onto the road.
You can hear me.
Get in the daggone.
Okay.
Oh my fucking Jesus, Lord, Mary, goats. Now you're starting to piss me off. Get up.
Oh my God, I just said. Okay. Okay, give me up.
You have to use your legs and quick.
Okay, I'm trying.
No, you're not. Use your legs.
I can't. They're
Yes,
broke.
no, they're not.
They are. You can make me Why can't you put me in the back?
I can't pick her up because she's dead weight. She's not using her damn legs on purpose.
Why can't you just put me in the back? She does not seem concerned about going to jail right now. It's more like Lisa is just trying to stop moving so she can catch her breath. She's tired of trying to walk when she can't, and she's rightfully worried about her health. She had a stroke less than 4 years ago, so she's probably pretty familiar with how it felt before, during, and after.
Oh my God.
You talk to him. This is not mine. I'm just trying to help.
I can't breathe.
There's not enough room to get. Take it in the
Oh,
face.
sorry.
What's that?
Yeah.
This is all I have. She's been this.
Yeah, but
No, I haven't.
I can't get her.
Listen to me. I'm not doing this with you, okay? This is the Lord. Listen to me. This is the Lord's day. All I want to do is give me some coffee and some oatmeal. I'm not going to deal with your mess this morning. And you're going to sit here, or I'm going to stuff you in the floor. So which one do you want it to be? I'm leaving that up to you. You either get your butt up here, or you're going to have your head there and your feet here, and we're going to close the door and you're going to drive to jail like that.
My blood's here. Oh my God.
Again, she is telling them, my butt here. Just put my butt here, please. Do what you have to do to get me in here.
Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna go out. I'm going out.
You're going out where?
Out of my head.
Well, the hospital already said they ain't taking you back. We're not taking you to another one.
I got you. I got you.
You got what?
I got you.
You got a tinkle?
Oh God. Help me, help me.
For what?
Help me up. I
Help you up for what? Let's listen.
You guys can't do this to me. Oh my God, dear Lord.
There's no room in there to get her.
Well, she's going limp. She's
Oh
going
yeah,
kind
no,
of.
she's dead weight. She's not helping you a bit.
Well, you're about to get some. You know what's about to happen? You're about to get some more charges. That's what's about to happen.
Okay.
Sit back.
In the process, threatening Lisa with more criminal charges, and Lisa just says okay, as if it's the last thing in the world she could care about, and at this point, it is.
Quit coming
Oh
out.
good.
This is, try to get her back that way.
Oh,
You can't stuff her in there, Brandon. That ain't gonna work.
I can't breathe now.
Yeah, I can't.
They finally realize that what they're trying to do isn't possible, deciding that they need to try something else.
We're trying to help you here.
Give me the back.
Get in there. It's bigger and you're by yourself. You have more room. You're going. Stop. Don't put your hand down. Put your hand down.
I can't say 100% that he slapped her hand down, but it sure as shit sounds and looks like it. In the clip coming up, one of the officers suddenly raises their voice, aggressively cursing Elisa as she's sitting there swaying back and forth, trying to sit up on her own. She seems startled and falls backwards, landing hard against the metal edge of the bench.
Oh, please, I gotta go back. I
You've
gotta
been
go
cleared.
back.
Don't you dare fucking throw yourself on the ground.
Oh my God. He's dying. I'm gonna die.
You're not going to die.
She really can't go nowhere once we kind of get her up there.
Oh, I know. That's the issue. You need to lean back. Every time you sit up,
So 185, I'm 10-6 right now. If there's something major important, we've got some issues right now.
I understand exactly what you're saying, but my problem with me is that I know it's all an act.
Oh, well, we all know that
that's
shit.
the problem.
But unfortunately, if she goes over and can't breathe,
That act's going to turn into a problem.
Hey, wait, hey.
They ridicule her on the ground for having a stroke 5 years ago, but not now. Now you're faking it. For what though? And why are they concerned about her breathing if she is indeed faking this?
No way. There's no
Oh
argument.
my God. I'm gonna pass out.
You're not going to pass out.
Yes,
You know what? We'll go and get in there and pass out. We'll be done with it. Because this is all an act. That's all it is.
Cigarette delay don't allow. No way. There's no
Oh
argument.
my God. Oh my God, get a stretcher.
now she's pulled herself.
Oh my God. Get a stretcher.
Get a stretcher.
Yeah,
Why we need a stretcher?
a stretcher. I can't breathe. I need to get my inhaler.
Well, look, you don't have an inhaler. You see this?
Yeah, around thing.
Sit right there. Quit all the... Listen, you're sitting right here.
Maybe I stroke.
You had a stroke 5 years ago.
No, I didn't have nothing.
The stretcher's not going to help you.
If we can't get you in there, what the fuck makes you think we're
They
gonna
can
get you on a
take me
stretcher?
to the tucker.
They do eventually find the medicine portion of her inhaler and they hand it to her, but she's just really uncoordinated with it and can't get any of it into her lungs. 3 officers ring out in succession that they know how to use an inhaler because they have asthma themselves, yet they don't help. Then they tell her the reason they're not going to help her sit up is because she didn't use the inhaler correctly.
Because you have not used it the correct way. Because I myself have an asthma inhaler, and I know the way that you used it is not the correct way.
Oh my God.
I know.
You guys are gonna let me die. You guys are gonna let me die.
Ma'am, you have used your inhaler 3 times. If anybody had let you die, it's yourself. Because you weren't using it the correct way. It's all on camera right here.
Yeah.
When you settle down and take your inhaler, we'll help you out. But you gotta do it yourself.
I
There we go,
can't
see?
do that.
Every time we
No.
help you up, you just lay yourself back down.
Please help me, Sarah.
You're getting up in a minute, so just relax.
Here. Please help me, Sarah.
No, because you didn't use the inhaler the correct way.
Please help me up.
You got yourself down.
Set me up.
We had you set up. We set you up like 10 fucking times. And you keep putting yourself on the floor. Just like you did all night.
You want a cigarette?
No. No. Set me up, please. Please set me up.
Listen, listen to me.
You don't say anything else outside this room. When you get out of jail, you better not pull this stuff. You don't play around out there. Okay?
So get it out of your system now.
Okay, set me up. Please set me up. Sir. Please set me up. Okay. Oh my God. You're killing my back.
Sucks to be low man on totem pole.
Doctor. Doctor.
Yep, this is yours.
Why is this mine?
Because you have the lowest profile vehicle that we can get her in. Let's unload yours so we can get her loaded. We've been out here too long.
Heads up. Still an act because she was walking fine. They discharged her, and she was still walking fine. She just now she's playing games.
Well, we've come up with plan S. She's going in the back of that Charger. It's the lowest profile thing here.
I was kind of thinking just leave her on the sidewalk, throw a white blanket over, and everybody can go about their day.
She's already got a warrant on her now.
This asshole shouldn't be chewing either. The Bureau of Police Tobacco Policy states that
employees shall not smoke, vape, and etc., or use chewing or smokeless tobacco while in uniform on any public street, public functions, or in any other public place while in direct contact with the public, except during their meals and rest periods, providing that use is done in accordance with city ordinances and in compliance with Bureau policy.
Disorderly. Impede the sidewalk.
I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm gonna have a stroke.
she lays on the ground, begging for help, pleading to be sat up, vocalizing that she may be suffering from a stroke, yet they throw her in the back of a cop car and tell her to shut up. To finish up the footage that we are watching, I will highlight the bad, reduce the in-between, and let the officer's behavior speak for itself. All I ask is that we all try to understand what it would be like to suffer from a stroke and then get treated this way.
Yeah, she went airport, Walt Memorial, Fort Sanders. That's her path of travel.
You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. Let me up. Please. I beg you. The Lord. The Lord, please. Oh no, my leg.
Stand up.
My
Walk.
leg.
We know you can walk. Now stop.
It's twisted. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whoa.
Quit.
Oh. Oh.
We need her on her back to do this.
Give it to her back.
Okay.
You scratch me. We're going to have some fun.
Okay, Lou. In here.
Come on, man. Let me get in. Now, where's your foot?
Okay.
Lean her up and seatbelt her?
No, set
Stop
me up.
up.
Set me up. Now set me up. How can you kill me? Huh? Leave it unlocked. Open it. Leave it open it. Open it. I can't say it like this. I can't say it like this. Open the door. Open the door. Leave it open. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay. I said oh my God. I can't say this free. You guys. I'm going to. Oh my God. I can't breathe.
Hey, can you turn yourself around?
Can you sit, lean up against the other side?
This is the thing. We have tried everything we can.
Oh my God. I just fell. Set me up.
Sit up. She's doing this to show.
No, I ain't.
Sit up. Yeah, you are.
No,
Now
I'm
scoot
not.
over here. Scoot back towards me. Scoot. Just scoot.
You peed in my car? No, I ain't doing. I'm sorry, I ain't doing. No,
Oh my God. Okay.
figure it out.
Okay, go. Take me off too.
No, don't worry, son.
Oh no. You guys,
You're fine back there. Stop it.
take me off
I ain't
too.
dealing with you today.
Just off too.
Hey, Sarge, you
Take
want me to
it.
do the code A or
What's that
you
mean?
wanted to help me?
I
Stop it.
tried to.
Grow up.
I grow up.
Yeah, grow up.
You'll be this way one.
You're fine.
Please, I need it. I can't, I'm not dropping.
What's up, you called?
I'm not dropping up.
Yeah, I have to off. Yeah, some situation at the hospital. I gotta take her.
Did the guy have blood on him?
No, but his shoes by his fingers and stuff.
There's blood on him.
I please help me.
See any blood?
Please help me.
He does. He has.
Please,
He has shoe stuff from the king. Lift yourself up.
I can't. I'm trying. Raise it up.
No.
Yes.
No. How you doing back there?
Thank you.
Why did you pee in my car? Hey. We tried multiple times. We have tried to help you. You okay?
Are you all 1025 on that vehicle? At 640 East, front there, getting up.
That's on the east side. Somebody's not towards the neighbor prisoner in their car.
39 East, 640 at Broadway. 41, did you stop that vehicle?
Yeah, I got the passenger out of the vehicle now.
Are you in?
Yeah, it's over up. Yeah, up there.
Hey, are you up? Yeah, they should be. I I don't know. She's not responding back here now. Hey! Hey! 41 Bravo.
Good.
Can you start me at 47 here emergency, please? For a different incident. Hey, come on, sit up!
Can you advise what for?
Female unconscious. Sit up!
20 to 41, is it your prisoner that's unconscious or the driver of the car you stopped?
My prisoner. Sit up!
Early 900, yeah, we're not closer in. Then start to Rose Road.
Can you be in route 41?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know if she's faking it or what, but she's not answering me. I don't know if she's faking it or what, but she's not answering. Wake up! Hey! Wake up! Wake up! Come on!
Medics arrived not too long after they were dispatched, and they transported Lisa back to Fort Sanders Regional Medical Center, where she never regained consciousness and died the following day according to the hospital. When she was examined, it was determined by the medical professionals that she died of natural causes, being a stroke, more specifically an ischemic stroke, due to arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease. These will occur if your brain does not get enough oxygen and blood. The release said there were multiple contributing factors, such as hypertensive cardiovascular disease, morbid obesity, chronic alcohol abuse, acute bronchitis, and acute obstructive pulmonary disease, which all played a major role in Lisa's death. The DA's office went on to say that the videos of her arrest were watched to gain further information regarding her circumstances and cause of death, and stated that, quote, "It is evident that at no time did law enforcement interaction cause or contribute to Miss Edwards' death. Specifically, Miss Edwards was not beaten by police, she was never subdued, there was no physical struggle between law enforcement and Miss Edwards, and there was no restraint asphyxia. Rather, Miss Edwards went into cardiac arrest in the back of a police cruiser due to a combination of her natural diseases." Which could be a true story, but this is just an unacceptable way to treat anyone, regardless of who they are and where they come from. 4 of the officers involved were put on paid administrative leave, while the investigation is still underway. Again, just not criminally. The chief of police for the Knoxville department, Paul Knoll, said when he watched the videos, he found them to be disturbing, issuing a statement saying, quote, "My expectation is that our officers treat every person they encounter, regardless of the context or situation, with respect, dignity, and basic decency. We should take pride in helping those who need it." Lisa was in the middle of a stressful move back to Tennessee when she fell ill, just trying to get some medical attention for how uneasy she was feeling. It's terrifying that she had to die that way, under such a great amount of stress. Her family misses her dearly, and they still can't believe what has happened to her. They now have to adjust to this new life without her warm heart and fun personality, knowing how their loved one was treated until the bitter end. No one deserves that. It's incredibly distressing because the officers involved will most likely be patrolling the streets in no time. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you made it to the end, go down to the comment section and comment compassion so I know. And if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram at Robert Clausen with 2 N's. If you have a story suggestion, DM me on there. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Again, I truly appreciate your support. Until the next video, peace.